Okay. I'm so hyped. Okay. I'm gonna try and break this down as best as I can, because I think there's a lot here and it's pretty crazy. So right off the bat, you know, cutscene. Some stuff goes by really fast. So it looks like he's got CQB armor, almost a copy and paste from Halo Reach, which is cool. I can't tell what that one is, but security or maybe some type like that. It's interesting. I also noticed, I want to point out that I've noticed that there seems to be a tertiary color, is I think what it's called, like the third color. So some of the Spartans might have that, but for the most part they're all one color. That might have to do with the armor coating stuff. But we do see different visor colors as well, so that's cool. But they're different colors. It's kind of like Reach, how Reach made you darker at the bottom half and more colorful at the top half, because it was kind of like the muddy look that Reach had. I don't even know if people were fully aware of that, but in Reach, like if you made your Spartan red, your lower body, your legs would be like a much darker browner red, and then the upper half would be more of like a true red. So let's go ahead with this. Some of this stuff is really fast. We can't tell what color that person was because their armor is reacting to it. But this is a bulldog, 12 gauge right there. Okay, pretty cool, pretty cool. So maybe I was wrong. Maybe you do have red, because armor coating is kind of confusing. But this guy is like black and red, so that's cool. I want to point out though, in this next scene, so this is a commando, pretty cool. I wonder if we'll have weapon skins, because we don't see that in this trailer, I'm pretty sure. But we do see different visor colors. So the first screen, the guy had like a blue visor. You can't even get it in the preview, but right around here, he had a blue visor. It's such a short frame. Blue visor. And then up ahead we have like red visors, orange visors. Yeah, red visor and stuff. So we know we have different visor colors. We got the Needler. Looking pretty cool. We got June's armor from Halo Reach with the sniper bullets on the side. That's cool. And CQB helmet. I forget what this helmet is called, but this is another armor coating style. So we have the camouflage, which is pretty cool. I forget some of the armor names, but this was also in Reach, I'm pretty sure. Chopper. I love the Chopper. So this is cool. So this is probably big team. We got a Rocket Hog here, Ghost, 2 Wasps, and a Chopper. So if Big Team Battle has that many vehicles, that'd be really cool. I just hope they don't throw the Spartan Laser on every map. I really feel like the Spartan Laser kills vehicle combat. But this looks so cool. That looks cool. And this looks like a Valhalla type of map. I call it Valhalla because I grew up on Halo 3. Ragnarok, or I forgot what's called in Halo 2. This is cool. They're all in sync running. But the best part of this scene, though, is, at least I think, and this is speculation, but you don't have to be all the same color for multiplayer. This is 4v4, and yet they're not all red or they're all blue. They're all on the same team, because they're obviously not fighting each other, right? But they all have their own colors. He's got the green camo, they've got the green camo, they've got the orange, the black and red. So you don't have to be maybe just blue or just red for multiplayer. And we actually don't see red versus blue at all in this entire cutscene, this entire clip. So this is cool. People are just getting messed up. Actually, I just noticed. I think that's... Maybe I'm wrong. I thought that was Cat's armor for a sec, but more CQB shoulders. Nice. We got Emil's armor, of course. Everyone's already talked about that. Needler. Nice. And here we have Cat's arm, I think. It's hard to tell because stuff goes by so fast, but you've got the robotic arm right there. So you've got the robot arm. Yeah, you've got the robot arm back in Halo Infinite, which is awesome. Shotgun, more CQB armor. So this guy is lit up red. I'm kind of curious why he's lit up red. Maybe all enemies are. I hope that they're not, because that could get obnoxious after a while, but you don't really notice it in this short clip. But that's probably an armor ability. We have the HUD disabled, so we can't fully tell. So So that was probably a weapon pickup. He probably just picked up the grapple shot from that thing on the ground. And now they're using it. This is a pretty map, too, by the way.
No scope.
No scope. So we got a new announcer call-outs, because I don't... Or maybe we had no scope in Halo 5. I don't really remember. Assassinations are back. This is a cool gun. I have no idea what this is. But you can rotate it. So originally it's sideways, and now it's... Originally it's horizontal, now it's vertical. If you play Dead Space and you use a plasma cutter, it's kind of like that, so you can rotate it, which is awesome. And it ricochets off stuff, so that guy got annihilated even though he bounced it off like 3 different walls. Yeah, right there. A new map, so we see at least 2 maps so far. We've got the OG rocket launcher back. People are sprinting around, but sprinting doesn't seem to be that OP in this game. It seems pretty balanced. Nothing is more fun than sprinting with a gravity hammer. I'm one of the people who thinks that sprint shouldn't be in Halo, but so far in Halo Infinite, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look super ridiculous. Everything seems pretty balanced out. But that's sexy. This is an interesting design for the gravity hammer. It used to be on one side, it was like a blade that you would like. The idea was like you slam one side, and if you wanted the other side, could like would be like a big sword kind of slicing blade. But now they've kind of redesigned it with this. Still looks pretty cool. But next, this guy shoots a charged plasma pistol. He reflects it back, and then he also reflects it back. So him reflecting it back seems to angle it directly at the user, but it being reflected a second time doesn't reflect it back to him. So he does it too. Headshots him. He could just move to the side to get the headshot, but it looks like this can be broken. So you could break that piece, you could break that piece, which is kind of interesting because that makes the user have to reposition themselves behind, we'll just call it like the bubble shield wall. I wonder if shooting this right here would break it, but you can disable parts of it, which is pretty cool, and I wonder if they'll recharge. Avery, and then of course you have Avery J. Johnson, Academy of Military Science in the background. That's pretty cool. They named this academy after Johnson. I like that. And again, I just want to say, it looks like, I'm assuming this is Team Slayer and not Lone Wolves, but no one is red or blue. You don't see red versus blue at all in this entire game. I don't know what this is. I have no idea what this is.
Hello, let's do some damage.
Probably a damage boost pickup. But this is where stuff gets cool. First of all, this map is gorgeous. What killed the mongoose, though? And it's a gun goose, by the way. We have the gun goose back. Oh, the skewer kills it. Okay, the skewer kills the gun goose. Kills him for the skewer. Picks it up. He's got the CQB helmet on. And this is so cool. The skewer is basically, at least I think, a kinetic knockback gun. It might just be a one-shot kill gun, but it doesn't seem like it destroys the hog completely. Like, they're both still alive in the vehicle, so it seems like a really powerful knockback gun. So basically, if you weaponize the gravity hammer effect into a bullet, which is cool. I like that a lot more than Spartan Laser. And then grapple shot up to there. That's cool. I love the Wasp. I want to see a Hornet or a Falcon, but the Wasp was really fun in Halo Infinite or Halo 5. I love that we have the OG design for like this is exactly like a Halo 1 design. You know, that's gorgeous. I think that layout is really cool. Honestly, dude, like, people overcomplicate base design. They overcomplicate maps. You don't need to have all these ramps and staircases and multiple levels. You just need a good-looking base like that. And people will have fun. And the layout is simpler in people's heads, too. It's easier for people to focus more so on, like, just a combat than it is all these different platforms and stuff. Like, I know Halo 3 has some great maps. Like, I love Blackout. But Blackout also is an example of, like, as fun as Blackout is, I think this is fun as well. I think, you know, you don't have to overcomplicate it. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's a lower level down there, but I can't really tell. He's launching up with the gravity hammer. We got... Can I do it? Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. I just noticed this as I was breaking this down. This Warthog is not a machine gun Warthog. This is a troop transport Warthog, and you have 4 people in it. driver, shotgun, and 1 person on the back. So you have 4 people in this Warthog. I've been wanting that since Halo 3. You can now sit in the back of troop transport hogs. That's so goddamn cool. Do you see that? If I knew how to edit videos, I would zoom in on that, but I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that's so cool. That's so goddamn cool. And again, look at this. Blue, red, light blue, and it looks like there's white on the other side. You don't need colors. I know that's such a weird thing to keep bringing up, but there's not red versus blue. You can be any color you want in multiplayer, which is awesome. I think that's so cool. And they're about to get annihilated by that tank, but that's a troop transport. You can, that's so cool. Okay. Anything else that I should point out before we move forward? Okay, let's go ahead. But I do like that, I hope that there's not like, leave the battlefield in 10 seconds kind of thing up here. Because I feel like with the grapple shot and aircraft and everything, like, it's really cool when you want to land on places. But, they put these stupid 10-second death barriers all over the place. And it's like, yo, get rid of that, man. I hope that's not there. But because that would be a cool place to land. But look at that hog! Okay, let's go. What is that? What is that rocket? I'm sorry. Oh, it's a wasp. Okay. This is so fast. This is good. Thank God. Look at this. They listen to people in Halo 5. So this might mean that Halo Infinite has hitscan weapons. I don't know. But look at this Scorpion tank. You have protective gear for the gunner. So he's going to be way harder to kill now in the direction that he's shooting, generally in front. But he's still killable pretty easily from side to side. So no longer, like in Halo 5, when everything that's hit scan, you could just insta-kill Scorpion gunners or Warthog gunners or anything anywhere on the map. There was no point. Like, power vehicles weren't really power, especially combined with the movement and everything. But the hit scan, like, you would just insta-kill people on Warthogs and Scorpion gunners and stuff. Not that it was ever useful that much, like in Halo 3, and other stuff. But that's good. So, they're a little more survivable now in the Scorpion gunner. Because I thought the gun was much more useful in Halo 5. But the hit scan killed it, So, this is good. This is armor protection for the head. Perfect. Oh, we got a guy that could be a jetpack. I need to go back a little bit. Oh, maybe he's just jumping. I can't tell. That could be a jetpack though. I'm not really sure, but he's definitely going off a man cannon. He's going off a man cannon. But we'll have to see. Wasp gets annihilated. Frag grenade. Yeah. I mean, we knew that the frag grenade would be in this game. We don't see backpacks on the back of people like we see in the Master Chief Collection, which is interesting because maybe they're just not showing off all the customization yet. But, one theory that everyone was saying is, oh, MCC is like a test bed for Infinite. They're testing all these new armor ideas, all this new customization with each update. And I'm pretty sure that we're going to have, like, backpacks in Halo Infinite, but we don't see them in this trailer. We got the BR, we got the, I don't remember, maybe it was Emil's armor. It has all, like, the big bullets across the chest. I like that. I like how chunky the boys are in Infinite. I'm kind of rambling a lot, but okay, that's interesting. Yeah, and again, with the darker, like, lower half, it's not on all armor coatings because this guy doesn't really seem to have it that much, but this guy is, like, darker as you get lower. Oh, the vehicles are so cool. I love vehicle gameplay. So he shotguns him, gets splattered. He doesn't really, he barely touches the ghost. I don't know if people notice that. But if we play back this a little slower, he barely touches him, and he, like, gets annihilated. So I hope that splattering people is easier in Infinite, because sometimes, you feel like you definitely killed someone when you splatter them, but you don't always, like, kill them. You just drain their shields or whatever. The Ravager is back. We see the Ravager for a brief second. That's why he's shooting at the chopper. He's shooting a Ravager. He's missing, but he's shooting the Ravager. Oh, the chopper is so cool. I don't actually think that we see the chopper shoot. Oh, we saw it shoot one bullet. But I think that's all we see it shoot in this entire, like, video. Okay, I'm tripping. I thought someone was playing as a brute for a second. I was like, what? But I think that's just a Spartan. Could you imagine if they added... They're like, no playable elites, but then they add playable brutes? Oh my god. And then you got a guy with a rocket up here. He probably kills the wasp. Yeah, he does kill the wasp.
Ordnance drop is...
So, this says ordnance drop. I know they're not dumb. I know they're not going to add kill streaks in multiplayer. Maybe there's a game mode where they add kill streaks. Maybe this is just for like big team where they're like, instead of just having something pop into the map, it's like ordnance drop, and you know that's where you get your new tank or warthog or something, because a pelican drops it off. But originally I was like, it's kind of funny that a pelican has to drop off like what's basically a jet. But that's how it's going to work, I think, for maybe big team at least. You know, maybe pelicans will drop off. So that's a sniper. And this can act as a sniper. And this right here to our left, I don't know if that's a chopper. This is not a chopper. I don't know what this is. Maybe a prowler of some kind. But you have a Banshee here, right? The banished Banshee. But I actually don't know what this is. It looks like it has a turret on the top of some kind. I don't know. This is some kind of new banished vehicle right here. I really don't know what that is, but that looks pretty cool. I love the mechanical look of the banished. It's so much better than the E3 reveal where they showed the Mega Bloks looking Banshee flying overhead. It looked so stupid, and then it's like meh, meh, meh. Like it just had such a terrible path. But the vehicles look so much better now. And you got an energy sword in the background. I don't know what this is, but this is a new banished vehicle. So this is a plasma caster, I think. Or plasma rifle, storm rifle. I'm not sure what we're calling it now. His armor looks nice. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that we have big, bulky shoulders back. If you look at Halo 5, all the shoulder... Halo 5 is so goddamn ugly. Halo 5 has like... Ooh, I put a little like sushi plate on your bicep. There's your armor. Like, that's not armor, man. That's so ugly. It's so stupid. Halo, like Halo 3 and Halo Reach, we have big armor again. I like that. I like this big shoulder. And of course, they keep showing the asymmetrical nature, so you can have one shoulder type here, a different shoulder type there. I like that. And of course, gold visor as well. So we've got a bunch of different visors. The skewer is massive. The skewer is massive. You see it a little earlier as well, but it's just a goddamn gigantic weapon. So he jumps in the Banshee. That's a pretty cool shot. I wonder if we'll get to see that when we are in game. It looks a little weird from the front. I think the Banshee is still really cool looking. This one shot is a little weird, but this is just sexy, man. Okay, I wanna go back a little bit. I'm sorry if this is like taking forever. There's just so much to look at. Damn it, I didn't go back far enough. So we've got two blue guys fighting one purple guy, but I still want to hold to the belief, maybe for big team you are all on the same side, because this is capture the flag. So this is undoubtedly a team-based game mode, but even then they don't look like the same blues, you know? If it really was blue team versus purple team, or if maybe this is multi-team, because, you know, one of my favorite game modes is like the 3v3v3 or the 2v2v2v2 or v2, I think. I love that stuff, but they don't look like the same blues. It could be because he's shooting, but come on. So yeah, so he's got the Ravager. I wanted to make sure. Banshee comes in. I do wish that we had the original flags. I think the flag looks so beautiful in Halo 3. I keep comparing it to Halo 3 because that's the one I know the best. That's what I think is the best Halo, and I played it for like 3 or 4 years straight. But this is still cool. I just think that having like not a hologram flag but a physical flag looks really cool. And I am Canadian, by the way. That's why I say flag, dragon, bag. Like I say a lot of weird stuff. But this is still sexy nonetheless. So he's running with the flag.
Please, all ask at
your earliest convenience.
Haul ass at your earliest convenience. If you watch the E3 video, it's like, please haul at your earliest convenience. They put a honk over it. Nice. I just want to double check if there's anything here. There's so much stuff. I plan to have it all broken down, but there's just too much. There's too much. Oddball is back. It's gorgeous. This looks like Doom. The way he's like, oh, boom, like that looks like Doom, man. For a moment there, I was like, do we have wall sprays like in Overwatch? And I was like, nah, we don't have that. But I was like, maybe, because maybe someone just walked up to this wall and like, you know, hit up on the D-pad like Overwatch and sprayed a logo on the wall or something. This is interesting. I want to just slow this down because I want to show you this. So he hits this guy. I have no goddamn clue what blew that up. Maybe there's a grenade that I missed. But that fruit stand just goes kaboom. Oh, there's a grenade here. But it's not that good. I also want to slow this down. So we do have the side stuff. We have the side stuff like we had in Halo Reach. You know, when you can like customize, like you want a pouch, a med kit, something like that. But again, we're not seeing backpacks. But we do have confirmed pouch stuff. And this guy's also got a pouch thing. So we've got pouch stuff, just like Halo Reach. Waste bags. But this is interesting. He throws what I thought originally was C4, but when I slow it down, it looks different. It could be a deployable wall like we see in other parts in this video. It could be maybe like an auto turret, because in Halo 3 you had the auto turrets. I really don't know what that is. Especially in this scenario too, because he's clearly getting wrecked. You're not going to throw a bubble shield barrier like in this scenario, so I don't know what that is. But we don't get to see it land. But we get the classic rocket launcher. And here's another thing. Let me fix this so it doesn't sound horrible. Unlike a bubble shield, but like the deployable cover in Halo 3, you can shoot one way through this. So this guy is clearly shooting through this shield at the other guy. But as we've seen earlier, you know, you can't shoot the other direction. So this guy deployed this and he's shooting at that guy. Because it seems to be curved around the pink guy from what I can tell. But either way, one of these people is shooting at the other. But the rocket blows it up. I don't know where this fusion coil came from. I'm picturing like 2 seconds earlier where he's like, psh. I have no idea how the fusion coil got launched in the air like that and didn't blow up, but somehow there's a fusion coil in the air. And he does that thing again like we see in the campaign, throws it at this guy. This is a gun goose, so gun gooses are back. And I think this is the shinobi armor. And this is all pretty straightforward. He throws a grenade at the sword to bounce his sword up to him. But I want to point this out. In Halo 3, when you lunge with the sword, your whole body just lunges forward. In Halo 5, it looks like your guy kind of does like a duck, because he's ducking under the shotgun shell, which is the only reason he survived here. So that could be a way to kind of buff the sword, you know, especially against like shotguns and stuff. Because if you had a shotgun in Halo 3 or any other Halo game, you would always get the vulture. You would always, shotgun always beats sword. But now this is kind of like buffing the sword in a way, because if you're not careful with the shotgun, the sword guy is gonna like slide under you. This is all speculation, but it looks pretty clearly like this is a sword animation. Like it's a sprint, kick, jump, kind of lunge, you know, dodge. I'm just naming a bunch of physical moves, but you know what I mean. He clearly looks like he's going underneath. And he's got the shinobi armor. That might be new armor. I don't remember. There's something like that in Halo 5. I played a lot of Halo 5, but the armor in Halo 5 is just, you know, especially with no black undersuit, you couldn't tell what anything was. But that looks so cool. That's so cool. And we got Emil's armor here. We got the Warthog. This is the Johnson Academy in the background. We got Pelicans. We don't have the classic shotgun, but we have the Bulldog. And this looks like we didn't actually see this in the video. We saw a purple version of this. So maybe that's kind of a throwback to Halo 2. and a little bit of Halo 5 was throwing back to Halo 2 as well. But in Halo 2, you know, you would have red versions of guns, like brute versions of guns. So you might have a plasma rifle, but then you'd have the brute plasma rifle, which is, you know, overheats faster, but it does more damage. So we have, I think it was a storm rifle. I forgot what they called it in Halo 5, plasma caster, or something like that. I think plasma caster is the name of the Halo Reach gun. I don't really remember anymore. But we see an exact copy of this gun in the video, but it's purple. And now we see a red version that we don't see anywhere else in the video. So maybe, again, all I'm saying is that maybe we have like more powerful versions of guns, like brute versions. But here we also see a weapon skin on the assault rifle, and we don't see weapon skins anywhere else in the video. And this also looks like a weapon skin up here. So maybe this could just be a weapon skin on the gun that he's picked up. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope I managed to break everything down. Oh, look at that sexy security armor. I love security. I really hope they do the security helmet like they did in Halo 3, not like Halo 5. I don't know if you noticed, but if you look at the security helmet in Halo 5, it looks so dumb. It's like I feel like I could just put my whole hand under the visor. Like the visor doesn't look like it's connected to anything. It's just kind of sitting there. Like I feel like if I got in a fight with someone, I could just scoop my hand under their visor and just like shake their head. It's so dumb. But this looks so cool. And one more thing before I finish up. I think that you can add attachments to helmets in Halo Infinite, because this was an attachment in Halo Reach, and this was an attachment in Halo Reach as well. So I don't know if you remember, but in Halo Reach, not only could you unlock helmets and armor, but for the helmets, you had 2 or 3 different attachment options for your helmets as well. So this and this, you know, especially because we see this helmet, I'm pretty sure, without this attachment in the game. So I think that we have Halo Reach attachments on helmets. And I can actually double check that right now if I can just get this guy's face. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have it there. But yeah, Halo Reach attachments. Look how good this looks, man. And they don't look plastic either. And they got the black undersuit that's the exact same look from Halo 3 with the legs. Oh, it's so beautiful, man. Look at those meaty thighs, man. Oh. It's so cool. It's okay. I think I'm done. I think I'm done. Is there anything else? Nope. I'm done. Oh, wait. And look, again, I already mentioned this, but you see the pouch stuff from Halo Reach right there and right there. We don't see the wrist stuff, you know, that Halo Reach had. Like you could put the like the blue or the red screen on your wrist and stuff. We don't see that in the video, but maybe we'll have it. But at the very least, we have visor colors. We have right and left shoulders. We don't know if we have pants yet, but we have forearms. We have different forearms. Look at these. So these guys all have the same forearm, except for this guy. This guy has a completely different kind of forearm plate than these people do, and as a result, it might be just because. And holy goddamn, look at this. We have different hand attachments as well. Because if you look at this hand is different from that hand, which I think is different from that hand, but this hand is also different from these 3. At the very least, this and this and this are different hands, and this are different forearms. Because you see here, he's even got the elbow thing, which he doesn't have here. So we have confirmed pouch armor. We have possibly what looks like hand customization. We have forearm customization. We have right and left shoulders. We have visor colors. We have helmet attachments. And we have weapon skins, because this is a weapon skin. You know, the default assault rifle is not red. And we don't see red assault rifles in this video. Or pistols that look like that. Okay, now I'm done. And we got Jules' body. There's just so much. I feel like I could add like another 10 minutes to this, but I'm done. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm done.